The PS5 has games with visuals so stunning they look like CGI movies, and stories so gripping they're being turned into TV shows. These titles go beyond typical games, pushing the PS5 to its limits and redefining what's possible in gaming. Our list of 20 perfect 10/10 titles showcases these standouts and more, each offering an unforgettable experience on Sony's powerhouse console. Imagine stepping into the wizarding world of your dreams, where Hogwarts is full of secrets waiting to be discovered. Hogwarts Legacy lets you create your own magical story. As you explore the stunning open world, you'll be amazed by the castle's grand halls and the spooky Forbidden Forest. The spellcasting system makes combat exciting, letting you mix different spells for clever, magical battles. Critics and players can't get enough of this game. One reviewer said, "Hogwarts Legacy really captures the feel of the wizarding world. You actually feel like you're part of it." People keep coming back to uncover every secret and master all the spells. Hogwarts Legacy goes beyond just meeting your wizarding dreams, it makes them even better. But if you think magic is cool, just wait until you see what's next on our list. From the enchanted halls of Hogwarts, we now enter a realm of unforgiving darkness. Picture a world so harsh that only 30% of players have seen its true ending. Welcome to Demon's Souls, where each death teaches you how to survive. The PS5 remake brings Boletaria to life like never before. Shadows hide terrifying creatures, now even more nightmarish thanks to improved graphics. As you explore, the game's eerie atmosphere pulls you deeper into its dark fantasy world. Demon's Souls level design keeps you on edge at every turn. Each area is a carefully crafted maze of danger, where one misstep can spell doom. This constant tension makes every small victory feel huge, setting the game apart from others. What makes Demon's Souls truly special is how it handles difficulty. It's tough, but fair. New players can still enjoy its brutal beauty, while hardcore fans get the challenge thereafter. It's a game that will push your skills to the limit in ways you never expected. Now, leaving behind the harsh world of Boletaria, we're about to jump into a space adventure that couldn't be more different. Get ready for an amazing journey across the stars. Imagine leading a team of misfits where your choices could save the universe or tear your family apart. That's Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, a superhero story mixing laughter and tears. As Star-Lord, your words are as powerful as your blasters. The banter between characters isn't just funny, it builds real bonds in your team. You'll joke around and make tough calls that shape your unlikely family's journey. In combat, you're the conductor of a cosmic battle symphony. You guide your whole squad, not just Star-Lord. Unlocking new team abilities creates a sense of growth and togetherness that's rare in superhero games. But Guardians really shines in its storytelling. Beneath the jokes and action is a heart that'll catch you off guard. The game takes you on an emotional ride, making you laugh and then suddenly fighting back tears. It shows that even in the vastness of space, our connections with others matter most. Next up, we've got a game where a single punch can reshape entire planets. From cosmic family drama to planet-shattering action, we're diving into a world of incredible power. Ever dreamed of unleashing attacks that could reshape entire worlds? Dragon Ball Sparking Zero makes that fantasy real. This game brings together a huge cast of fighters from all corners of the Dragon Ball universe, setting up matchups you never thought possible. The combat system hits the sweet spot, easy for newcomers to pick up, but with enough depth to keep seasoned fighters challenged. Don't get cocky though, because winning is never a sure thing. Every move feels like it's straight out of the anime, from basic punches to world-ending ultimate attacks. The visuals are so good, you might forget you're playing a game and not watching the show. And when you take the fight online, you can recreate famous battles or make your own dream matchups against other players. But Dragon Ball Sparking Zero isn't just about fighting. It lets fans play out all those what-if scenarios they've argued about for years. Goku versus Jiren without transformations, Gohan taking on Broly, the possibilities are endless, just like the Dragon Ball universe itself. In Control, reality bends in ways you've never seen before. The oldest house is a place where rooms shift, and everyday objects hold incredible power. As Jesse Faden, you'll explore this ever-changing brutalist maze, uncovering mind-bending secrets at every turn. The game mixes supernatural abilities with intense gunplay to create a unique combat experience. 1 second, you're throwing concrete chunks with your mind, the next you're firing your shape-shifting gun at possessed office workers. It's a wild ride that keeps you guessing. Control's visuals are stunning. Battles light up the screen with amazing particle effects, making each fight feel like a dazzling fireworks display. The game's blend of ordinary and extraordinary creates an atmosphere that's both creepy and fascinating, keeping you hooked from beginning to end. From age-altering mechanics to extraordinary combat, our next game changes how progression works. Sifu introduces a twist where each defeat makes you stronger but older. This clever system adds urgency to every fight and changes how you play. Sifu stands out among martial arts games. It's a tough revenge story where every move matters. The aging mechanic puts a new spin on the usual try again after dying approach. When you fall, you get back up older and wiser, but with less time to finish your mission. This aging system really shakes up the gameplay. Young fighters are fast and can take more hits. As you get older, you need to be smarter and more strategic. Your attacks pack more punch, but you can't take as much damage. It's a smart balance that keeps you on your toes, pushing you to get better each time you lose a life. From mastering martial arts to mastering fatalities, our next game takes combat to brutal new heights. In Mortal Kombat 1, the universe gets a total makeover, with familiar faces taking on wild new roles. Fire God Liu Kang has cooked up a fresh timeline, flipping the Mortal Kombat world on its head. Characters have brand new backstories and motivations. Picture Sub-Zero and Scorpion as childhood buddies instead of sworn enemies. These surprises breathe new life into the series we thought we knew inside and out. The game brings in a cameo system that spices up the already deep combat. You can call in backup characters during fights, opening up cool new strategies. And yeah, the fatalities are more over the top and gory than ever, really showing off what the PS5 can do graphics-wise. Mortal Kombat 1 reimagines the whole universe, offering big surprises in both story and gameplay. It's a fresh take that both die-hard fans and newbies will get a kick out of. Get ready to see Mortal Kombat in a whole new light. From rewriting legends to reliving history, our next game takes us on a journey through time. Our journey through time continues as we trade neon-lit arenas for the sun-baked streets of 9th century Baghdad. Assassin's Creed Mirage takes us back to the series' roots, focusing on stealth and parkour in the winding alleys and lively markets of the Islamic Golden Age. As Basim, a street thief turned master assassin, you'll explore a carefully recreated historical setting that truly brings this era to life. Mirage offers a more focused experience than recent titles, trimming away the sprawling open-world elements for a shorter but richer adventure. The game blends new gameplay mechanics with the feel of classic Assassin's Creed, creating an engaging story that longtime fans have been waiting for. It's a return to form that doesn't just rehash old ideas, but builds on them in exciting ways. While Assassin's Creed Mirage tells a focused story, our next game lets you shape the fates of an entire cast. The Quarry puts you in control of 186 possible stories waiting to unfold. This isn't your average summer camp spooky tale. In The Quarry, your choices have real consequences, leading to characters dying horribly or surviving against the odds. The story branches in ways you might not see coming until it's too late. The game uses advanced facial capture and movie-style lighting to make the horror feel real. Characters' expressions look so lifelike, you'll feel their fear as if it were your own. With about 10 hours of gameplay in a single run, there's plenty of scares to go around. The Quarry also has a cool multiplayer option. Up to 7 friends can join online and vote on big decisions together. It's like watching a scary movie as a group, but you all get to choose what happens next. Now, let's switch gears from creepy thrills to high-speed action. After escaping the horrors of The Quarry, it's time to experience a different kind of thrill. Imagine feeling every bump in the road, every shift in weight as you take a hairpin turn. With Gran Turismo 7, the line between virtual and reality blurs in ways you never thought possible. Gran Turismo 7 is a racing enthusiast's dream come true. With over 400 carefully designed vehicles at launch, each one handles uniquely on the track. The game's attention to detail is impressive, from the realistic light reflections to the authentic engine sounds that'll make any car lover's heart race. Gran Turismo 7 works well for both casual players and serious sim racers. GT Sport Mode lets you compete against others online if you want to test your skills. On PS5, the haptic feedback and adaptive triggers make the driving experience even better, letting you feel terrain changes and tire slips in a whole new way. But if you think racing supercars is exciting, wait until you see what our next game has in store. We're trading in our sports cars for some very unusual companions. Palworld takes the familiar creature collection idea and turns it into something you wouldn't expect. It drops you into a world where cute creatures are also your strongest allies as you fight to survive. This game mixes catching creatures with tough survival challenges. You'll team up with your pals to build bases, make items, and fight for resources. It's a unique combo that keeps you hooked as you explore, collect, and build. What surprises many players is how deep Palworld actually goes. You'll have to think carefully about how to best use your pals. The cute exterior hides some pretty complex gameplay. As you explore this weird and wonderful world, you'll find an adventure that really pushes the limits of what you thought these games could be. Now, let's jump into this epic journey that's about to blow your mind. God of War Ragnarok takes the action-adventure genre to new heights. As Kratos, you're more than a god of war, you're a father facing the end of everything. With Ragnarok approaching, your choices shape the 9 realms. Combat is as intense as ever, with Kratos' weapons packing an even bigger punch, but the quiet moments between father and son are what really make this game stand out. The game looks amazing. Each realm, from icy Midgard to golden Asgard, feels alive with myth and legend. The detailed characters and environments show off what the PS5 can do. What makes God of War Ragnarok special is how it mixes big action with personal storytelling. It's about a father and son finding their place as the world falls apart. This emotional story, combined with gorgeous visuals and smooth gameplay, makes Ragnarok unforgettable. From gods and giants to space marines and aliens, our next game takes the action to the stars. Imagine battling for democracy across the galaxy, while dodging both enemy fire and your teammates' bullets. Welcome to Helldivers 2, where chaos is the name of the game. In this war, teamwork is your best friend and worst enemy. With friendly fire always on, missions become a tricky dance of destruction and coordination. You'll be yelling at your squad to watch out as you call in airstrikes, hoping not to accidentally wipe them out. The game keeps you on your toes with varied missions that need quick thinking. One minute you're holding down a base, the next you're grabbing intel while aliens swarm you. These crazy situations lead to those "I can't believe that happened" moments you'll be talking about for ages. But it's not all about the wild firefights. You've got to think smart about your gear too. Do you pack the big guns for maximum boom? Or go sneaky to avoid waking up every alien in the area? These choices can make or break your mission, giving the game extra depth. People can't stop talking about Helldivers 2. Players are sharing tips and stories all over the internet. It's clear that this mix of teamwork, chaos, and customization has really clicked with gamers. Now, let's switch gears and head to mythical China for our next adventure. You've heard of the Monkey King, but you've never seen him like this. Black Myth, Wukong asks, what happens when an immortal trickster faces challenges that push him to the absolute limit? Step into the paws of Sun Wukong, the legendary Monkey King, in a world where Chinese mythology comes alive. The game looks so real. Some people thought early footage was an actual movie. From misty mountains to ancient temples, every scene is packed with details that make this mythical realm feel real. Don't let the pretty graphics fool you. Black Myth, Wukong is tough. The fighting system borrows ideas from challenging Souls-like games. You'll need to get good at timing, planning, and using Sun Wukong's magic to beat the tough enemies in your way. What makes Black Myth Wukong special is how it puts a new spin on an old story. It turns Journey to the West into an action-packed game that respects the original tale while bringing something new to the table. From mythical monkey to cute robot, our next game shows that great things can come in small packages. Remember when controller rumble felt exciting? Astrobot takes that excitement up a notch on the PS5. This game puts the console's power right in your hands. Meet Astro, a tiny robot showing off the PS5's DualSense controller. His adventure is full of challenges that'll test your skills in new ways. The haptic feedback is amazing. You'll feel every surface Astro walks on. The adaptive triggers change resistance as you play, adding a whole new feel to the game. But Astrobot isn't just about cool tech. It keeps things fresh with new gameplay ideas throughout its 6 to 8 hour story. PlayStation fans will love spotting all the gaming history Easter eggs too. Astrobot has become the surprise star of the PS5, winning over players of all ages with its fun world and clever gameplay. It really shows what this new generation of gaming can do. Now, from family fun to intense action, our next game takes aim at something totally different. Our journey through PS5's greatest hits takes a dramatic turn as we spotlight a game that turns sniping into an art form. Sniper Elite 5 challenges you to become one with your rifle, where physics itself is your toughest enemy. How far would you go to nail that perfect shot? Set in France during 1944, Sniper Elite 5 drops you into a secret U.S. Rangers mission. The game's detailed recreation of real locations pulls you right into the past. But it's the smart ballistics system that really makes this game stand out. You'll need to think about wind, gravity, and bullet drop when aiming from far away, making for an intense experience that puts your skills to the test. The game's clever level design is a dream for stealth fans. Each mission gives you lots of ways to approach your target, letting you plan your attack like a real pro sniper. And when you finally pull the trigger, the enhanced kill cam gives you a movie-like view that's both thrilling and satisfying. From World War II to zombie apocalypse, our next game shows that some threats just won't stay down. Arizona Sunshine 2 brings a unique mix of terror and heartwarming companionship to the zombie apocalypse in VR. This time, you're not facing the undead alone. Your new canine sidekick, Buddy, is crucial to your survival. The game's VR technology makes every rotting face and grasping hand feel incredibly real. With stunning graphics and immersive sound, you'll be on the edge of your seat throughout your adventure. Playing with friends adds even more excitement. The new Horde mode maps push you to think fast and work as a team against waves of zombies. Whether you're battling solo or with pals, Arizona Sunshine 2's intense action and emotional depth will keep you coming back for more. From desert zombies to cosmic time loops, our next game bends reality itself. Imagine crash landing on a planet where every death resets the world around you. In Returnal, you'll face an ever-changing alien environment that shifts with each failure. But here's the twist. Those failures might be the key to uncovering the truth about your past. Returnal mixes roguelike elements with psychological horror, keeping you on edge throughout. Each run through its randomly generated world is different, with enemies and items in new places every time. You'll die a lot. Most players die about 30 times before finishing the game, but each death gets you closer to solving the cosmic mystery. The game really shows off what the PlayStation 5 can do. You're back in the action almost instantly after dying, which keeps the game's intense pace going. The 3D audio puts you right in the middle of the alien world, with creepy sounds coming from all directions. It's a game that truly feels next-gen. From alien worlds to mystical forests, our second-to-last game takes us on a different kind of journey. The Pathless refreshes open-world games by stripping away complexity. You're left with just a bow, an eagle companion, and a vast, ethereal forest to explore. This simplicity hides surprising depth. As the Nameless Hunter, you'll use a unique movement system. Shooting arrows at targets pushes you forward, creating a fluid motion that's exciting and calming. How you move through the world becomes a key part of the experience. Your eagle companion is crucial to both gameplay and story. Together, you work to cleanse the land of a dark corruption. The world itself tells much of the story, rewarding exploration and curiosity. The Pathless shows what focused design can do. Its beautiful visuals and streamlined mechanics create an experience that's relaxing and engaging, perfect for players who want to get lost in a mysterious world. And now, for our number one pick, a game that breaks all the rules. Our top pick is a truly odd and surprising gem. Picture an island filled with living snack foods, each with its own personality. Welcome to Bugsnax, a game that starts off quirky, but soon reveals itself to be both charming and unsettling. The game's creature designs are wonderfully creative. Walking strawberries and burger-like beasts roam the island, each Bugsnax looking and behaving uniquely. Catching them is a puzzle, requiring different traps and tactics that make each capture feel satisfying. Bugsnax isn't just about collecting cute critters, though. There's a rich story hidden under its colorful surface. As you uncover the island's secrets, you'll explore ideas about community, personal growth, and how our choices affect others. This unexpected depth has made Bugsnax a fan favorite, connecting with players of all ages. Critics love the game's charm, mystery, and emotional impact. It shows how games can deliver meaningful experiences in the most unusual ways. And there you have it. 20 perfect 10/10 PS5 games that show just how amazing this console generation can be. I hope this list has inspired you to try something new. Gaming often surprises us, and the titles we least expect can become our favorites. Here's a challenge. Pick a game from this list that's different from your usual choices. Give it a shot. You might find your next gaming obsession. Which one will you try first? The adventure's waiting.